Um, Today is just going to be a simple stream. I am about to head over to the dollar store, but I'm about to head down to the dollar store because I need to get some lined paper. It is not even that bad out here today. It is a little icy. But besides that, not that bad. But I gotta get a couple packs of lined paper. Should have at least put on some gloves. Oh, where's that pocket? Now the ice. Nobody knows how to salt their sidewalks. Yep, quite icy. Now, hopefully I'm allowed to stream inside the store. I hope I am. Because there will have been no point of starting this if I'm not allowed to. I guess most people don't understand what it means when they see someone holding out a phone like this. Not really that busy over here today. Kind of dead over here. Okay, I gotta turn something off on here. Okay. Okay. I'm about there now. Again, I hope they allow me to stream. And then the reason why I'm getting some packs of lined paper is because I'm writing like this kind of story.
That's a long way. Yeah, well, that's all right. All right, yeah, we'll see. Yeah. All right.
Maybe you don't put a restraining order out on.
There you go, yeah.
The one lady has to come out and chase him off.
Kim, as soon as she sings, get off the property!
She loses her muscles.
And he just looks at her,
Right.
and then he'll walk up the street, walk around, and then come that way, and then come back on. Yeah.
You have a good day now.
Uh-huh. Oh, I know exactly who it was, yeah.
Young lady, I was thinking about you this morning.
Oh, where are you?
I was like, I haven't seen you in a while. When I get here later, I'm on vacation this week, so.
Oh, that's when I get to see you?
Right?
Oh, okay, 'cause I was missing you too.
Better benefits, less pay, but
Cause see, I'm used to seeing certain people certain times of the day.
Right.
When I don't see them, I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Where's the guys?
I'm staying out of trouble.
Okay. And then I'll come in and I'll ask the other, and I'm
Are
like,
you in line?
where's my guy?
Were you in line?
Not really with him.
No, I didn't see you there.
maybe that's overnight, only if I really want to.
Okay. Didn't have any problems. I got what I needed. So now, going back home. And I can go back to writing my story. Okay, someone looks quite familiar over there. Looks like a police officer I know. And back to the icy area. Always gotta be careful on the ice. quite windy out here. Now I'm getting all sniffly. Now my hair is getting all messy. And I'm home. There's a possibility I'll be getting sick because I didn't wear a hoodie because the sweater is very thick. Plus, it actually felt quite good out there, besides with the wind. Peaches looks quite comfy in that box. I might get something to snack on. Try and find a way okay, now I'm upside down. Alrighty then, I guess I'm not doing that. Ruined my first plan. I guess I'm doing this one-handed. Okay then. Grab a butter knife. Okay, gotta put the phone down. Okay. That was a little messy, but now that I'm home, I got what I needed from the store. Got a bigger binder for what I'm doing. And 3 packs of lined paper. Because I'm almost completely out of paper for what I'm doing. And I'm going to try and continue this until binder gets completely full. And I'm actually going to go get that really quick from my room. First put this in the fridge so animals don't get to it. Because they love to beg for stuff. Especially the dog. But there is this story that I am making. I'm doing like separate parts of it. And I called it The Fall of a YouTuber. Basically, there's this YouTuber. And they have like a big enemy. And with the part that I'm at now, there's officers. And they believe the enemy and the YouTuber gets arrested. And I decided to put my name as the YouTuber. Because why not? So I'm the one getting arrested in the story. And you know what? Maybe for now, I'm gonna put one pack of paper in the binder that I have right now. And I was thinking about getting some more pencils, but I got enough. And it is quite warm in here. But also I'm wearing a really thick sweater. Now if I'm able to get this open one-handed. Which I don't think I can. There. Now I got it. And then one thing that I really hate about writing a lot of stuff, being left-handed, lead gets everywhere on the hand. So I always got to make sure every day I wash my hands when I'm done. I might be able to fit one more pack in there. What's up, Lola? The paper looks a little stained at the top. And I'm hoping this paper doesn't rip on me. This was pretty cheap. I'm definitely gonna have a lot of paper for this. And then not really too sure what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day besides write all day. Because there's nothing to do when I'm at home on my own. lots of paper. Looks like I just have like separate files. But the fall of a YouTuber. My main idea for that was like a YouTuber makes it to 2 million subscribers. Her and her friends celebrate later on that day. And then this random person at the party has a vape and makes a YouTuber hit it. And the enemy of this YouTuber frames her for like lots of crimes, and the officers believe the enemy. The YouTuber gets arrested. The arrested part is where I'm at right now. This is going to be hilarious when it's done. It's already funny. Now, where did I put my eraser? I am always losing this eraser. Right in front of my face. Yeah, this binder is nowhere towards being bigger than the one that I've been using. Christmas tree. Peaches looks quite comfy. So does Venom. And this looks like Mr. Chubby Boy. Maybe. Unless he's at the window. And he is. I call him Mr. Chubby Boy because he's the fattest one in the house. And he's also quite sick right now, too. Little kitty cold. He can barely purr. I can feel him purring, though. I can hear him purr, too. Blue may be a sick one right now. He may be sick right now, but he's still pretty lovable. So Blue's the most lovable, and Peaches is the most playful. But she's asleep right now. Maybe. We got lots of cat toys for them. Her and Venom both wake up. Peaches! Peaches! Look, we got all these toys. But what she loves to play with the most is this. If it turns on. Unless it needs charge. There. Now, we used to have just like a regular laser pointer that had like a little chain on it. What I would do was take the laser pointer, just move the chain around like on my hand, and she would be like in the kitchen. I'd be right here in the living room. She'd be come running in here to play. It was the same with her mother, Patches, before she died. Which I still think of Patches a lot. Don't want to play right now, Peaches? She might have worn herself out earlier. Because my brother and I were playing with her, just kicking one of these back and forth, having her chase after it. But now she's playing. She doesn't know what to play with though. The laser or the ball. Uh, Blue. And then my parents got Lola this toy. She doesn't even play with it. Hey Lola, want to play with your toy? Lola. It's all yours. Then we got these little mice. Hey, Peaches. She'll play with anything. But she loves the laser. Then all Blue wants to do is eat and love. Venom wants to sleep. Lola wants to go wild. Pumpkin wants to go outside, but not letting that happen because it's cold out there. Garfield wants to be scared. Baby wants to be a queen. And Lucky just wants to be a bully. But I think I'm going to take the stuff upstairs now. This kind of looks like a little football. A football for cats. Works like one too. And that's a sport I will never do again in my life. Like tossing a football back and forth. The last time I did, hit my finger and broke my knuckle. So that's something I will never do again. Plus my mom said no more football. And I remember I had to wear one of those braces that kept these two together. And then my thumb wasn't as free, but probably this area was. These two were free. And I had to wear that for like 3 weeks. And I couldn't do a thing with art. Best thing I could do was a puzzle. Which, I still have that, and it's on the wall over here. Did a 1,000 piece puzzle with a broken finger. That took like a month to do. But I remember for 1 week I had to wear a splint on my finger. No, that was 2 weeks actually. And then for the 3 weeks, I had to do the brace. And then 1 week after that, there was this thing that the orthopedic gave me that I had to wrap around my 2 fingers. And then I also had to use like one of those stress balls to make my finger get a little stronger. Which still hurts to this day, even though I broke it like 2 years ago, I think. Must have been 2 years ago, because it was like a year after I sprained my ankle at camp. So, I should say I'm pretty good at getting injuries. Now let's get all this upstairs. May I help you, Pumpkin? What? You're not going in my room when Lucky's in there. And I think Lucky might be a little sick too, because he's been sneezing a lot. Lucky. And then my boyfriend recently got me some cool Pennywise stuff. My grandma got me this one. I'm guessing she found this at Five Below. And then a game that I'm very excited to play with my family, probably this weekend, hopefully. No Mercy Uno. This is a pretty intense game. +6, +10, reverse +4. Skip everyone. Pretty intense. I've played it before, and my boyfriend got me that game. You're not coming in here, Pumpkin. All you're going to do is fight with Lucky. And hopefully my light doesn't flicker. I don't even know where to put this binder. And that one with all that paper is getting quite heavy now. Hey Lola, wanna go potty? Go outside in the snow? So pretty. Let me find the thing. Now, Lola, sit. Sit. Be pretty. Stop it. This dog. My glasses are falling. Okay, gonna have to put the phone up there, because I need 2 hands for this. Go. None of you guys are going outside. Especially you, Peaches. You will not know where you're at, and you will not find your way back. I guess that laser needs charged. All right, that's on the charger. It's the Mr. Chubby Boy. Go. Do you not want to... There. What do you think you're doing, mister? You especially are not going outside, Blue. You'll get even more sick than what you are. So far, no mail. Plus, we do have a really slow mailman. Like around this time of year, we don't get our mail until like maybe 3, 4 o'clock. And then in the summertime, probably about between 4 and 4:30. And there's nothing to do. I see a shadow of a dog. Come on, Lola. Sit pretty. Sit. And then, God knows why my brother keeps leaving that light on. Lola, want your toy? Oh, that must have hurt. What's that look for? Can I help you, Peaches? All those cat toys. Maybe now I'll have my snack in peace with no animals begging. Besides this one back here. But she's not really begging. Okay, where's that spray bottle? Because somebody won't stay away from the girl. Where is the spray bottle? Right in front of my face. All I gotta do is one spray, water gets to them, and they run. But sometimes we wouldn't even have to spray them. All you gotta do is show it to them, they freak out, they walk away. Now, if any other cat wants to try and go for Peaches, you're getting it. Because that would be like a third generation of cats. First, it was Layla that got pregnant, which she had Blue, Patches, Garfield, Pumpkin, Simba. And then Patches had kittens, which she had Peaches, Venom, and Cyclops, and Luna. And then I will not be surprised if Peaches gets pregnant. Because all we mostly have is male cats and 2 females. I'm actually surprised Baby's never been pregnant yet. Especially with all the time she's been outside. You cuddling your new toy? She get embarrassed? Okay. Hey Lola, go get it. I don't think she cares about the toy. I think all she cares about is people walking by. But if she was on the other side of the window, she'd be freaking out. Because she has social anxiety. Yeah, I used to have it too. Like in high school. It was horrible for me when I would go into the school. Even if I knew the people. But I also think Lola has separation anxiety. Because every time when my family and I go over to my grandma's house, which is right next door, all we hear all the way from her house is Lola just whining and barking. I wish there was like another cat toy over here that I could just toss over to her. It smells like an animal farted. Lola. Yeah, all I smell right now is fart from an animal. So, and then all the other animals are in the dining room. So the only animal that's over here with me right now is the dog. So really she would take all the blame for that. Although she looks innocent. And sleepy. Because she just fell asleep. Peaches. There's the one that always tries to go for Peaches. Yeah, she'll play with anything. What are you looking at me for, Venom? I didn't say a thing. I think it might be Garfield that's meowing. Good thing he ran upstairs. Hi, Mr. Chubby. Mr. Chubby. And it just seems so quiet down here. I put on some music, but I don't want to get copyrighted. Especially with the kind of music I listen to. And Peaches loves to chase after this baseball. That was quite loud. Where's one of those little... Here. Yeah, she'll play with anything. Come here, girl. And then here's one thing that I've been thinking about saying for quite a long time now. If there is anybody that lives in the Akron area of Ohio and you want to start going to church, or if you got kids and you want them to be part of like a little youth group, you can come to this church called Firestone Park United Methodist Church. I offer to be the Sunday school teacher, although I'm already doing the sound. But my boyfriend can take my job on the sound. But yeah, we've been trying to get a youth group back together. We haven't had a youth group since for probably about 4 years now. We haven't had a youth group. Basically since COVID. And we recently had a Santa breakfast 2 days ago at the church. And It actually went quite decent. My family was in charge of it. And then next week we have the holiday dinner. And then my grandma did tell me to not say anything about it until she tells me to. But I can't keep my mouth shut about it anymore. And she is church administrator. What is it, Lola? Probably the mailman. It's just the mailman. This is what I gotta deal with. A dog barking just because of a mailman. It would make it even funnier if mail carriers were actually scared of dogs, like how they are in movies and cartoons. But it is almost 3 o'clock and we're just now getting mail. More stuff from Camp Wanakee. Although it says it's for my grandma and my mom, but I was the Wanakee camper. It's probably nothing. Trying to get this without having to put the phone down. Yeah, this is nothing. I do miss going to Wanakee though. It was pretty fun. Got to do lots of fun stuff. But now that I am 19, can't go anymore. Unless I want to train on how to be a camp counselor, which that will not be worth it. But Wanakee was always fun. Especially the Kitten Caboodle group. I believe it was for my first 3 years of Wanakee. I did Kitten Caboodle. And we got to play with kittens. We went horseback riding. Like for my first few years of camp, we didn't really do much. But the very last time I went, I was in the group of Ultimate Adventures. Because that was like the only one I could do. Plus I was like the oldest kid there. But for Ultimate Adventures, we went rock climbing. We went on a 10-mile hike. We went canoeing 7 miles down a river. I decided to pass on the rock climbing because that was like right after when I broke my finger. And then that reminds me of a letter I got from Mima. I can't exactly remember what it said, but I remember at the end of it, Mima mentioned, please don't break any more bones. Because that was like my very first fracture. My finger is still out of place. Which, it's going to be like that forever. And there's just this odd smell in here. I don't know what it is. Put the heat up at 75. So it's not freezing cold when my parents walk in the house after work. But I think I might end it here. It's just a simple little stream today. Nothing to do. Because I'm home all by myself until 4:30 at least. I'll probably do something different tomorrow. Because I have a couple ideas in mind. which I hope it works because I just got a new webcam yesterday that I can use with my computer. I did a few testings on it yesterday, which so far it's good. But I'm gonna end it right here. Plus I have to charge my phone. I am now at 35. And I will be back on tomorrow with something completely different. So I will see everyone tomorrow. Probably do my first gaming stream for Steel of Brainrot. I will see everyone tomorrow. Bye.